Hi, I'm Alex Lautensach, teacher-educator.
And I'm Sabine Lautensach, human security researcher. Thank you for your interest in our presentation.
We're going to present 5 arguments in favor of a universal plant-based diet. They're going to be based on personal health, global human security, animal welfare, global justice, and ecocentrism.
Regarding personal health, you'll be pleased to know that vegetarians are healthier and live longer. One reason for this is that they are eating lower on the food chain, which means they're exposed to lower concentrations of pollutants and additives. Plant-based diets are flexible with respect to individual nutritional needs, for example, adjusting one's caloric intakes. In the future, there'll be greater need to prevent disease and fewer resources to treat diseases. You care for your own health by eating what you grow.
We're taking a global view with this analysis, and this argument is based on food security and acceptable survival. At the moment, the planet can just barely feed all of us on a universal plant-based diet. The energy cost of animal protein is actually 11 times that of an equivalent plant-based diet. And yet, more and more people are aspiring to consuming more meat. This means that more plants are becoming animal food. However, the agricultural production cannot go up further, and our numbers keep growing. This means that we're entering ecological overshoot. We have begun to eat the food-producing machinery, i.e. ecosystems.
The harsh reality of meat-based diets involves cruelty and suffering. By consuming animals, you're necessitating and condoning animal suffering. Eating animals means ingesting their fear and terror at the long moment of their death. But you're eating more than terror and fear. You're eating your own family. Biologically, there is more that we animals have in common than what divides us. Using sentient creatures as a sole means to our ends disposes us to do likewise to our fellow humans.
This argument is about future generations and the transition to sustainability. Because of its greater sustainability and greater health security, a plant-based diet can buy us the necessary time to get this transition right, to make it a great transition towards a sustainable future of acceptable quality. This requires that we redefine progress as this means to assure that goal. What's holding us back are power monopolies by multinational corporations who control and govern production, global trade, and consumption of foods, particularly animal products. Their policies are informed by ethics of profit margins and market shares that leave no regard for future generations or even for the health of our own children. This argument should not be confused with environmentalism, because many environmentalists see themselves as separate from nature. Instead, we see humans as walking ecosystems who interact with other ecosystems, within larger ecosystems, and ultimately within the biosphere. It is this interaction of us as a species that has gotten out of hand. We are now appropriating more than 1/4 of all the photosynthesized biomass of the planet. We are displacing species at an unprecedented, catastrophic rate. The biosphere cannot survive this disruption. This is why we need to buy time, and a universal plant-based diet can give us that time towards a great transition of a sustainable future for humanity.
We have presented 5 arguments for a plant-based diet as a universal imperative for the great transition. They were based on personal health, global human security, animal welfare, global justice for future generations, and ecocentric environmental justice. We hope you found our arguments convincing. Thank you for watching. Bon appétit!